All right, let's kind of gather together again real quick. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of landscape work. I'm just going to show kind of the basics right now, and then as you know what you guys are trying to do in certain instances, because it comes up, I'll introduce other concepts. But the reason I'm not just doing everything is because there's so much that you could possibly do. So I'm going to give you a few simple tips that should make landscape type elements really easy. So right off the bat, I'm just going to play around with this one and pretend like this base level here, right here, is actually meant to be grass, for instance. One thing to keep in mind is that the floor layer that we're working with is actually has some illumination that can be quite useful. So we may play around with that at some point, but right now I'm going to kind of largely ignore that for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is look for a kind of a grass type that I like, and I'm going to graft it in. So it kind of has to match the perspective a little bit and roughly how high my camera is. So what I think I'm going to work with is I'm just going to try this one. The pixelization might actually not be large enough. I might have to switch to something like this. Actually, you know what? I'll just use this because it's bigger. So I'm going to copy this image, and I'll paste it in here. So one thing that you can do to help locate your building is to just drop in some opacity, translucency, so that you can try and locate it in a position that makes sense. In this case, I think I need to go a little bit bigger, and I need to pull the building back a little bit so that there's a lot more. Actually, the angle doesn't really fit that. Or can it? Yeah, I don't think the angle really fits that one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's look for another one. So I want something where the camera angle's kind of looking down. This one looks like it should work. If I go a little bigger, well, yeah, this one's going to be a little better, but that's too small. Darn. Unreal Engine, huh? That's pretty good. All right, this one's looking a little more down. I'll work with that one. It's very similar. So let's drop the opacity down and try and locate this thing. So we can go something. Let's go a little bigger actually, because I don't want the other stuff in the background. I want it to stay relatively flat. Okay. So I'm going to play around with it like this. I think I'll just get a little bit of the grass in the front. Actually, I need to go further back. I need to go kind of down here. And this needs to get a little bigger. There, that's going to be a little better. All right, so what I'm going to do is basically crop it out, and then I'm going to graft in some sort of grass elements that are going to make it kind of look realistic-ish at the edges. So let me turn this off, and let's get kind of deep in this thing a little bit. I'm going to take my lasso, and I'm going to very carefully trim around the edge of my building. Where am I here? Oh, I have a layer off. So let's go to my background, unlock it, and not the lasso, sorry, polygon lasso tool. And we can make modifications to this, but this is gonna just kind of be a quick version. All right, we'll go there. Okay, and then once you get outside, it's pretty easy. You just kind of wrap around the whole thing. There we go. So one thing you want to do when you make a selection like this, because you may or may not need to go back and do it again. It took me kind of a long time to do that. If I make a mistake and I have to do it again, that's annoying. So you can actually save selections in Photoshop. Don't know how many of you knew that. But if you go to select and you go to save your selection, you can call it something. So I'm going to call this ground plane. So that way, if I accidentally deselect it, I can just go back up to select and say load selection, and I can choose ground plane, hit OK, and it comes back, which is great. So now I can go back to my landscape. Ooh, that does need to get bigger. Let's stretch this out a bit more. And I need to get back into that selection. Something like that. Okay. Load selection. Ground plane. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to just select the inverse of this and then delete everything. There. So now we've got, when I turn the opacity back up, we have grass around my building. So it's not perfect yet. There are lots of things that I have to do to make it feel right. But anyway, that's how you get your first, cropping of a material into a render. Now it's not perfect. The perspective isn't perfect, but it's kind of close actually. I'm kind of happy with it. What questions do you have? Did you all watch that very carefully? You can replicate everything I did because you were paying so close attention to it that you memorized it? Okay, cool.